Now live from Palin Music Studios in Springfield, Missouri, it's Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Wake Up with Greg. I am your host, Greg Rosander with Palin Music Center, and it is great to be here with you this morning. The sun is finally back out. It is shining. Still very cold outside, but we're getting there. Spring is hopefully on its way. That being said, I'm still in my winter wardrobe, so, we'll just go with it. But hey, what's going on? Who am I? What am I doing? Why are we here? Why are you here? You're here to hang out with me to see some of the coolest instruments on the internet. I am here to share amazing saxophones, trumpets, trombones, flutes, clarinets, French horns. And if we got other cool stuff, we'll share that too. But these are instruments that are available for you right now to purchase on our website at palinmusic.com or to give me a call at 417-882-7006. And let's chat instruments. Let's talk about it. Let's have some fun. So besides the instruments, which that's the core, the importance of why we're here to share that with you. But I'm also here to share life, to have some fun, to share some quirks about me, things I'm interested in, things I think you might be interested in, share some music, share some quotes, share some, just whatever my mind goes crazy with this day. So when do I do this? Every morning, weekdays, 8:30 a.m. Central Time, right here on our Palin Music YouTube channel, Palin Music Band and Orchestra YouTube channel, to be specific. And so here's what I need you to do for me. Hit the like button, definitely, if you're liking this show. We really appreciate that. More importantly, hit the subscribe button. We're over 1,050 now subscribers. I think we can get to 2,000 by the end of the week, right? What do you think? You can do it. I believe in you. So hit that subscribe button, hit the share button, share it with all your friends, family, relatives, neighbors, anybody you want. We can watch this show together. And then we got the like, we got the subscribe, we got the share. Also, comment. We've got the live chat going on right now. I can see it when you comment, so please leave your comments, ask your questions. I will do my best to answer them during the show and give you a shout out. Let us know where you're watching from. Where in the world are you? We had a guest watching from Australia the other day, which was super cool. So we're going global, folks. We are all over the world, and I'm having a blast with it. So that's who we are. That's what we're doing. So why don't we get into some really cool horns? But before we do that, let's give a fine welcome and good morning and just how you doing to my good buddy Jordan. Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning, Greg.
How you doing, my friend?
I am doing all right. How about yourself?
Doing all right. I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
It's Thursday. The week's almost over. We're selling horns. We're slinging gear. We're having a great time. So, yeah, we're having fun.
That's good. Well, I will get this first horn. It looks like we got 3 different kinds of horns
We do,
today.
completely different. Everyone is unique.
Sweet. Well, I will get this first one ready.
Right on.
But while I do that, you have to tell us about your shirt and watch.
I think I almost spilled coffee all over myself here. I have a drinking problem. No, not really. I'm just thirsty. The shirt, guys, it's, I'm kind of relaxed on my shirt game this week. It's the weather, man. The weather is just messing me up with my wardrobe. This is a nice shirt, though. It's a Joseph A. Banks shirt. It's just kind of a navy blue, I don't know, you call it a check, a pattern, what do you call it? I don't know. Anyway, it's comfy. I like it. And then you've seen this watch before, all you watch fiends out there. This is my Bulova. It's a quartz watch. You can't see the detail on the dial on there, but it's really cool. It's got some, I don't know what they call it, but the guilloche, I think is what they call it. I don't know. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. A little black face. My wife gave me this many, many years ago. And she's the one that keeps me in the watches. So, honey, it's time for some new watches. All right. Or a new saxophone. I'll take that too. No, the new saxophones are for you guys. You need to buy the new saxophones and take those home. Tax time is right here. We got the 15th coming up. You got some tax money you can spend. Now's the time to do it. I'll make you a deal. All right. I'm losing my mind here. We're having fun though, right, guys? We are having fun. So come on, let's chat. Tell me where you are, what you're doing. I want to say hi to you all out there. I'm going to put my magic Mickey Mouse gloves on here so we don't get these horns all fingerprinty. All right, let's start with one right off the bat, shall we? Before I show you the instrument, which you can't see, I'm going to show you the case because this case is really cool. Check this out. This is the LeBlanc Serenade Mark II clarinet. And that case is just super cool. I mean, it's a zippered case. It's a hard shell case. Got this kind of, not carbon, kind of like a brushed steel looking cover to it. I mean, it's plastic, but it looks really cool. And then, nice roomy interior to the case there. So, but that's the case. But let's take a look at the horn itself. This is the LeBlanc Serenade Mark II. The specific model number is the LCL 511S, I think. Make sure I got that right. LCL 5, yeah, so LeBlanc Clarinet 511S, 500 series. This is an advanced, kind of an intermediate to professional level horn. Beautiful natural grenadilla wood. You can see, might be able to see the grain on the bell there. It's got just kind of rich chocolatey colors to it. Got the cool little Blanc logo on there. Silver plated keys on this guy. We have the polycylindrical bore. We have a really cool brace on the lower bell, or the lower keys here. You get these long rods and they get a tendency to, not stay in regulation well. With that added brace there, gives it just added support, helps you with your stability of your regulation, which means it'll play well for a longer period of time before you need to have it adjusted. Like any mechanical device, I mean, this is mechanical, you got moving parts and keys. They need service from time to time. Technical difficulties. Are we back? We're back. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Technology, you never know what's going to happen. So getting back to the LeBlanc, this is the LeBlanc LCL 511S. It comes with the LeBlanc K10 hard rubber mouthpiece. Really nice. This is top quality horn, guys. Fantastic sound. LeBlanc is known for their just warm, rich tone in their clarinets, and this one is no exception. So come and check this out right now on our website at palinmusic.com, or give me a call at 417-882-7006, and let's chat about clarinets. LeBlanc LCL 511S. Check it out. Hey, Max, good morning to you. Go, go, Greg. Woohoo! Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I'm going to set this aside carefully if I can.
Yes.
All right, I think we got it. We're good. That's instrument number one. We got two more for you, folks, and they're fun and different. I was excited. I found some instruments I did inventory this week, so I found instruments I didn't know I had. So we got these. I haven't shown them to you before, so stay tuned because we got two more awesome ones to share with you.
Sweet. Number 2 coming up soon. But before that, Greg is going to recommend some music.
I found this in my desk. It's one of them little squishy ball things, like the stress balls. It's the saxophone, though. Isn't that cool? That's just fun. All right. I'm being goofy. Upside down saxophone. Came from CenturyLink. I don't know what they have to do with saxophones, but this is how I relieve my stress during the day, is just squishing a saxophone. All right. Let's talk about some music, shall we? This is kind of a two-parter. The music that I'm going to talk about first is specific to a film. I'm sharing a lot of film music these days, but then as in my something cool, I'm going to expand on it a bit. So you got to stay tuned to see what I'm going to be talking about. So let me share this with you. This is one of my all-time favorites. I absolutely love this. Yeah. A Mighty Wind. All right. If you've seen this movie, you know what I'm talking about. This is an absolutely hilarious movie, but the soundtrack is fantastic. The movie's kind of a parody on like 60s folk musicians. And yes, some of the songs are comedic and, done in a parody style, but some of the songs are really legit, like straight up really nice folk songs. And the one in particular is, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's very traditional. The Ballad of Bobby and June. And it's sung by Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara on this, who play Mitch and Mickey on here. It's a really sweet song. It's kind of like a Civil War love story song about, June's waiting for her love, Bobby, who's gone off to war. Bobby gets injured and he's coming back and he's dying in her arms and she's saying, please don't leave me kind of deal. It's such a sweet song. And it's, honestly, I get a little choked up talking about it because it's really a great song. And even though this whole spiel is like comedic in nature and it's a parody, there's some really excellent, like true folk, beautiful moments in it. So I know it's on Spotify and I'm sure it's out there elsewhere, but look up the soundtrack to the movie A Mighty Wind and check out the song specifically, The Ballad of Bobby and June by Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara. I mean, oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. It's lovely. It'll warm your heart. It may bring a tear to your eye. I know it does to me every time I listen to it. But the whole album is just great. And the movie, the movie is just phenomenal. And we'll be talking about more of that in a bit here. But one more time, check it out on your streaming services, or go get the movie, or go get the CD, whatever, if they still have those things anymore. A Mighty Wind, The Ballad of Bobby and June. You're going to love it. That's my musical choice for the day. I know, you would think, me being like a horn guy, clarinets and saxophones, that's all I would listen to and that's all I would talk about. Guys, I'd like to listen to everything. And I owe a lot of that to my wife. I was pretty much a dyed in the wool, stuck in my ways kind of music listener until I met my beautiful wife, Lori. And she said, there's so much more music out there you can listen to. And so I owe it all to her for my musical expansion. So that's music. Let's let's dive into another really cool horn here, guys. We'll put the fancy gloves back on. This is a Bach trumpet, Bach Stradivarius trumpet. And it's a special one. You've seen these cases before. Bach does it upright with their traditional wood shell cases with kind of the alligator style trim on there, the leather look on there. Beautiful cases, hard shell. I think some of them are double cases even that open up. Yep. Oh no, it's not a double case. You can't fit two horns in here, but you got a lot of big empty space, open space where you can store mutes and all that other kind of stuff. But this horn, this is the model LT180S77. This is the New York Model 7 professional trumpet. Now this is one, honestly, I haven't seen before, and I've been selling Bach trumpets for years, and this is a new one to me, and this is a really great horn. A lot of special features on this one. Features that I hadn't, some of the features I know about, but some of them I hadn't heard of before. So what do we have in this? We've got certainly a professional grade silver-plated trumpet. This is a large bore horn. It's a 462 bore, which is going to give you a really powerful sound. Sammy K. Master, hello. Thank you for watching, Sammy. Where are you watching from, my friend? So what else do we got on this horn? We have the number 7 lightweight yellow brass bell with the classic, what they call it, the classic French, make sure I'm getting this right, French bead flat rim. Okay, so if you can see that, I don't know if it will pick up, you've got the really flat rim around the bell, which it's just a traditional French style of doing things. Not sure exactly how that affects the tone or the playability, but it certainly looks good. What else do we have on here? We have the number 7 vintage style lead pipe with the vintage mouthpiece receiver here, and I'm talking like 1930s vintage. We've got the 2 finger rings. We've got the mother of pearl key touches. What else do we have? Lightweight slides. We've got the narrower classic tuning slide with the single brace. Bead rings on all the tuning slides. Yeah, bead rings. Oh yeah, here you go. So on all of the tuning slides, you see it's got a little bead ring around there. Kind of maybe hard to pick up on, but you can see the little beads there. So, and then the first and third slide fingerings, which I talked about. Reverse third slide stop. So on the third slide, you've got the little stop mechanism there. So really cool. So this is this is the New York model, Bach LT180 77. This is the New York 7. Pro trumpet, large bore. This is live right now on our website at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006 and we can chat about it. Check it out, guys. This is a cool horn. I'd love to send this to you today. All right. Okay, I'm going to give this one a shot. Har, 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 memes 183. There's your shout out. Thank you for watching. Where are you guys watching from? Are you horn players? Are you just passing by? You know, tell me who you are, what you're doing. Let's have a chat, shall we? All right. What do you think, Jordan?
I think that was a great horn.
Great horn? Yep.
And I think now you have to show us something cool.
I got to show you something cool. All right. Well, as I said with my musical choice for the day, I was going to expand on that by sharing with you four. I think it's four. Is it 4 or 5? It's 4. 4 of what I think are some of the funniest, best movies out there for comedy and music and fun and theater, all this kind of stuff. You've heard of maybe Christopher Guest, phenomenal actor. Many of you know him as the Six-Fingered Man in the Princess Bride films. But he really came to prominence with his film, I think this was in the late 70s or very early 80s. I don't know if it says on here. 1984 maybe? All right. This is Spinal Tap. All right. Those of you rock musicians out there know what I'm talking about. This is Spinal Tap. This is nothing but fun and probably one of the truest representations of what life is like in a rock band. For those of you guys out there know what I'm talking about. It is absolutely funny. It's kind of a parody, but yet there's a lot of truth in it. The music is fantastic. The guys, Christopher Guest and his crew, are just phenomenal musicians on this. They have a lot of fun. This is the one that started it all. This is Spinal Tap. Followed up by, come on guys, Waiting for Guffman. Have you seen it? If you haven't seen it, you need to see it because it's phenomenal. This is kind of a play on community theater, if you will. You know, those people who want to be actors, you know, think they're going to be famous, but they can only do it on a local level. They may be famous in their hometown. It takes place in the fictional town of Blaine, Missouri. Once again, the music is fantastic. A lot of great artists in here. You know, of course, you've got Christopher Guest, who plays Corky, the director of the show. And then you've got Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara and Parker Posey and just tons and tons of great comedic artists. And also a lot of them great musicians in their own right. So it is so much fun. It's absolutely hilarious, especially the outtakes. Watch the outtakes as well because a lot of the gems that they don't put in the film are still there to be seen. Waiting for Guffman. All right, that's film number 2. Film number 3, if I can get my fingers working there. 3, it works better with the gloves. You can see them better. I mentioned this briefly about the musical choice, A Mighty Wind. Again, kind of a parody on the 60s folk music scene. Full of great talent, amazing artists that are having a whole lot of fun. I mean, I would love to be in one of these movies because it looks like they're just having a laugh riot all day long. It's kind of they do a tribute concert to like this legendary folk music producer, and the guys reunite. An interesting thing about this, I just wanted to share with you. Spinal Tap, hard rock, you know, British rockers, Mighty Wind, folk singers. The 3 main characters in both of these, excuse me, they were doing a tour as the band Spinal Tap when A Mighty Wind was in theaters. And they actually opened for themselves as the folksmen in this group, did an opening act for Spinal Tap, were booed off the stage because all the rock people that were there to listen to Spinal Tap had no idea about the goofy folk stuff that was going on. They had to actually let them know, we're the same guys. We are playing this. We're making this up. We're having fun. So interesting, fun little trivia piece about that. Har Har plays alto sax. Awesome. I play alto sax too, and tenor sax and all that. So where are you guys watching from? Are you here in Missouri? Are you elsewhere in the world? Australia? You know, who knows where you might be. And then finally, one of my all-time favorites, Best in Show. Now this one is kind of a play on the dog show world, like show dogs, championship show dogs, your beagles and your bloodhounds and your German shepherds and all that good stuff. And I and my wife both have a lot of family members that are in this scene. My beautiful Aunt Marcy, who she raised and trained and showed German short-haired pointers. She also did English setters for a while, wire-haired dachshunds, but her main dogs were the German short-haired pointers. Let me get that all right. And guys, this show, they nailed it. With the dog show world, they nailed it. These people are exactly like this. We still go to shows today with my Uncle Roger, who shows Shelties, Shetland sheepdogs, if you will. And we've got champions all over the place. Guys, this is so much fun, especially if you know anybody in the dog show world. So you need to check this out. We got the 4 films. He's done more. I don't have the rest of them to show you here because these are my favorites. But we got, just to recap, we've got Spinal Tap, we've got A Mighty Wind, we've got Waiting for Guffman, and we've got Best in Show. Have yourselves a laugh riot. Enjoy some fun music. Share it with your friends. Watch it with your family. That's my fun for the day, guys. That's the coolness that we talk about here on this show. All right, so that's that. We got one more really amazing horn to show you. Jordan, have you seen any of those movies?
I am ashamed to say I haven't.
I already knew the answer to that question, kids, but I felt I'd make him admit it on screen.
Which one do you recommend I start with?
You got to start with Spinal Tap.
Okay.
This is Spinal Tap because that's the one that started it all. So that's where I'd go, and then I would do. I'd follow that up with A Mighty Wind, and then Waiting for Guffman, and then finally Best in Show.
Okay.
That's not necessarily in the order that they came out, but that's a good kind of watch program here. All right, we got our last horn up for the day. This is a Selmer saxophone, alto saxophone for Har Har. He's out there. He wants a new alto saxophone, and this is the one that he should take home today. This is the Selmer professional model SAS 711S. A lot of S's in there, and it stands for silver. What? Look at this beautiful horn, guys. This is the Selmer SAS 711S professional model alto sax. This is from the Selmer USA line, which is still an import line, honestly, but it's set up here in the States. In fact, it's engraved right there, made in Taiwan. They have several factories over there. But some upgraded features to this. It comes with a Selmer Paris neck, so similar to what you would find on like a Series 2 or a Series 3 alto. And then it also comes with a Selmer Paris hard rubber mouthpiece, which is fantastic. So you've got an affordable, but yet still nice high-grade horn here. Everything you want in a professional saxophone. You've got the full poster rib construction. You've got the high F sharp, the front F. You've got the beautiful mother of pearl key touches all along. And then you've got the stunning hand engraving on the bell there. Check that out. Just beautiful. And it's all over the horn. It goes down the bow, around the back, crawls up the side there. Goes all the way up to the neck. I'll show you the neck here in a second. You've got adjustable thumb hook on the back for comfort and ease of play. You've got all of the fine adjustments on your F sharp and G sharp mechanism here. You've got the adjustable bell height keys. Man, it's just everything that you want in a pro horn. You've got the braced left hand spatula for stability. This does not have the double braced arms, but fine adjustments everywhere. You can really fine tune it to your playing comfort. So yeah, this is the Selmer. We got the three-point bell to body brace there. Selmer SAS 711S. Professional alto saxophone. Available now on our website at palinmusic.com. Actually, there is no engraving on the neck. I thought there was. Anyway, but there's the really cool, you can see it right there. I think it says, does it say Selmer Paris? It does, yes. Henri Selmer Paris. Oui, oui, it's French. Okay, so that is the neck. That's the saxophone. Well, we got somebody else here, Mike Henderson, some of my favorite movies. Yes, absolutely, I agree. Ashley, can you show a Barry sax for the next stream? That's what I play. I have one Barry sax, I have shown it before, but if you watch tomorrow, I will share the Barry sax for you personally, Ashley, tomorrow. Thank you for the suggestion, because I've been needing some things to do. All right, so that's the third horn. That's my music. That's my something fun. You're welcome. Ashley, where are you watching from? Let me know where you are in the world. These other guys, Sammy didn't tell me where they're from, and Har Har hasn't told me where he's from. He or she, I can't tell who you are from this. I don't know what your pronouns are. All right. Mississippi. All right. I love Mississippi. Spent some time down there one summer, just before Katrina, actually. Had a nice crawfish boil while I was down there. Loved it. My brother-in-law was in the military, in the Air Force base down there. I can't remember the name of the Air Force base, but you might know, Ashley. Anyway, beautiful place. I'd love to go visit once again. Yeah, so Ashley, we'll show a Barry sax for you tomorrow. So tune in.
Sweet. Very cool.
What do we got left, my friend? I think we've done it.
We got one thing left, and that is for you to share your wisdom with us.
Well, I share other people's wisdom. This isn't my wisdom. I'm just gathering this stuff off the internets. You can find it too, but I am doing the work for you, so you don't have to. So I like to share one more sip of coffee first. My throat's a little dry. All right, so we got another quote about music and the importance of music. This one's kind of fun. I like this one, really interesting. This is a quote by, I'm going to try and pronounce this, Vera Nazarian, I think is how you say it. I may be right, I may be wrong, I may be crazy, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for. All right, she is an Armenian, Russian-American author. That's a lot of stuff. She's from everywhere in the world. She writes fantasy, science fiction, myth punk. Have you ever heard of myth punk? I don't know what the heck myth punk is, but anyway, I've not read any of her stuff, but she's got this really cool quote about music. I think she's also a musician. I don't know what she plays, but or if she sings or writes or composes. Hey, GT! GT's back. I couldn't find how to show you the saxophone. But it was my birthday. Hey, happy birthday, GT. Happy belated birthday, anyway. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. All right, here's the quote. She says this about music. If music is a place, then jazz is the city, folk is the wilderness, rock is the road, and classical is a temple. That's pretty deep. I like it. Yeah. If music is a place, then jazz is the city. I mean, that's pretty true. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in the cities. New York, Chicago, places like that. I mean, they're full of jazz, right? Folk is the wilderness. Yeah, you think of John Denver, you think of Rocky Mountain High, you think of all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's the wilderness, for sure. Rock is the road. I mean, how many rock songs do you know that literally talk about the road? I mean, there's tons of them. So, life is a highway, right? I'm gonna rock you all night long. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. All right, and then classical is a temple. That's where you go, you get your peace, listen to some beautiful music. All right, so that's my quote for the day. Thank you, Vera Nazarian. And thank you guys for watching. As a reminder, I'm here every weekday morning at 8:30 a.m. Central Time to share these fun things with you. Thank you all for watching, and just remember, helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, I'm here for you too. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.